Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Capricorn reading. The new moon's on the 18th of the month, and it's going to be depending on where Aries is located in your chart, particularly if it's in or on your rising sign, your ascendant. It will be impacting generally your house of social position, expectations, the way others see you, where you position yourself in the world. I have pulled some oracle cards first, and I'm going to pull the soul's journey, and the key word is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. This is interesting because your overall energy for this reading is the Ten of Staffs. Ten of Staffs is showing me that you are anxious to put things in place for those that you perceive that you will be leaving behind, setting up a legacy, an inheritance, a will, a plan for the disposal of your resources and or income. As part of a final act. And this comes after, it seems like many, many years of some deep healing that you've been doing. This deep healing could absolutely be around your physical body, but it's also helped to align your purpose and to move you forward, inspire you through the experience, the process of healing, to move in a direction that is intended to be generous with the world, to contribute in some way that is significant. And so patience is absolutely encouraging you to be kind to yourself, to take your time, to rest, to relax into this process, even though it feels for you to be urgent, to be imminent, that you get this done. After such a protracted healing process, it is foolish to rush now. You have all the time in the world, as anxious as you are to release a number of responsibilities and burdens that you've been carrying for a long time. I've also pulled from the Egyptian Sacred Animals Oracle, the Mehen, which is a kind of a snake, and I'm going to read from the guidebook the description of Mehen, and the keywords are defense and support. Mayhem symbolizes protection and strength against the forces of evil and chaos. Its name literally means he who envelopes, emphasizing its power to defend and surround with its reassuring presence. It is represented as a large snake wrapped around the divine sun rod during his nightly journey through the realm of the dead. If this figure appears to you, it could be a sign of protection and strength in a time of difficulty or change in your life. Do not be afraid. You are surrounded by the protective presence of the serpent Mehen, who encourages you to face challenges with courage and determination. Seek the support of loved ones and try to maintain an uplifted attitude as you navigate your personal and professional paths. So that energy leads us to the 10th house, the house that is being highlighted by this new moon in Capricorn, especially significant as this is the stability that is ushering in a global new beginning, as symbolized by Saturn and Neptune moving into 0 degrees of your sign in the end of January and in the middle of February, respectively. So here we have the Three of Cups, and this really is feeling like your ultimate protection. This consists of a circle of support, being surrounded by love, and all of that you are attempting to accomplish or achieve at this time. You have a circle of love, support, friendship, conversation, activity, healing, witnessing that allows you to be vulnerable, to be safe in processing the healing that you have been doing and your aspirations for the product, the process, the activity, the spiritual alignment that this is leading you to. And this is feels as though it's an upwelling of love and support from within you, absolutely tied to this physical healing that you have been undergoing. That has been very stressful, very protracted, but has been successful at each stage of development. In the first house, the temperance card is perfect. This talks about for you, the many years, if not lifetime, of balancing out the opportunities that are before you in the form, quite often, more often than not, in the form of challenges, difficulties, obstacles that you have had to navigate through strategizing the utilization of your inner strength, your inner power, your sense of rightness, of balance, of harmony, of what feels right to you, what feels just, and what draws in the support that you need, that you are manifesting, have been manifesting in your life currently. This is reminding yourself constantly that you are surrounded not only by the love of individuals that could be mentors, that could be distant teachers, that could be ancestors who have passed over, who could be best friend, that you are in fact protected at a higher level, that you have descended from and are reascending, transcending into a circle of elders of which you are taking your rightful place. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your soul, your foundation, we have the Fool. And this is really, it almost feels like a spring, a spring, I want to say trap, but I don't mean trap. It's almost like a spring latch that you have activated this profound healing that has changed so many things about your outward perspective by and large and your creative potential. So your desire to activate the plans, the things that you want to accomplish. And you do that with a full and a fresh, refreshed heart. This is with nothing but confidence in who you are and what you can do. So this is not foolishness, and I don't doubt that you have felt foolish at times in the past. Perhaps you've made impulsive decisions that didn't seem to ultimately work out for you, but because of your strong faith, belief, intuition, these things have more or less turned out in your favor as you understand it now. Again, this is about accepting the divine order of events that are occurring in your life. In the seventh house of significant others, we have the Seven of Jades. And this is about your significant relationships, all of them. Relationship with a capital R, including the relationship to yourself. And this feels as though you are reassessing your resources, your talents, the goods, the foundation that you have created, looking at the work that is in motion, that feels firmly a continuation of your path, and you are understanding how to work more efficiently, more strategically, rather than working harder. And this undoubtedly will have a lot to do with your ability to delegate, and that will necessarily include your willingness to teach others what you know, where you're going, even as you're not clear all the time exactly how that looks. But coming from the intentionality of your heart, your generosity, which is profound, you are taking on the recognition that you cannot do everything, nor should you, nor can you control everything that is done on your behalf, but you can educate those who are working for you, who are working with you in a way to steer the product, the service, what it is that you're creating in a direction that is aligned with higher good of all. If this reading is resonating for you, Aries, please like this video, share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. You are greatly appreciated for your presence here, and I thank you for that. So I'm going to clarify, starting with the first house. The Temperance card is clarified by the Judgment card. I'm going to lay out all the clarifiers now. And the Fool is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Jades by the Sun, and the Three of Cups clarified by both the Five of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So we have no repeats, but interesting energy nonetheless. So I'm starting here with the Temperance card, which has been clarified by Judgment. Judgment is a turnkey in the process of healing, and this healing being the greater life balance that you have always striven to achieve. This harmonizing of your energies, your resources, and your talents, your abilities to give, your hard work. So the truth of that is something you understand in retrospect. And it is affecting a very big decision that you have to make. This feels as though it's related to your plans for the distribution of your goods or your resources in a way that resonates with your desire to protect and provide security for others, loved ones particularly. I feel that this is a task that you have largely engineered alone. It isn't that there aren't other people naturally in your sphere that you are concerned with, that this energy and activity is directed towards, but I feel as though you have your own very strong ideas about how you want to protect the loved ones in your life with some of the resources that you have gathered and gained in life. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your soul, your foundation, the Five of Pentacles is clarifying the Fool. This is, it's interesting because the energy I get is a kind of recycling. So I do feel that there was a story, a narrative that is related to your conditioning. This can be family functioning, your family role, the way that you grew up, the resources that you didn't have, that has really shaped your perspective throughout life. However, you have, and this is not recently, you have, through this healing process that you are engaged in, really come to recognize your privilege, your prosperity, even in a different way, valuing the abundance in your life as already having existed. And for some of you, you're trying to understand this historically vis-a-vis your own family, your family lineage, your genealogy, your ancestry, but you're also looking at this in the context of the social world we live in. So how your privilege was derived, what the benefits of that have been, and how we can reshape that for a changing world. In the seventh house, your relationships, the Seven of Jades, is clarified by the Sun. And it's interesting because I do believe that your openness to redefining yourself and your legacy, whatever that has been, is part of what informs the work that you are planning now. This feels like a specific project. It can be the project of protecting or creating legacy, a will, setting up something for those that are living beyond you. But this feels like an active project that may be have this in mind, but that is really about making a contribution here today in the world. That is where you gain your sense of joy, completeness, creative inspiration, even your sense of authenticity comes out of your ability to make a contribution to your group, your collective, uh, your society, however that looks to you, but understanding that this is really who you are and that you are activating this in a number of ways that include caring for loved ones, as well as being creatively active in the world, sharing insight, information, clarity with others. And in the 10th house, this is the Three of Cups, this love all around you, clarified by your experience with love and attachment, the Five of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is the second 10, which is always significant. This is all about change, the generation of change, and particularly the ongoing generation of abundance. This is in recognition of a defeating pattern that you've experienced in your life, a way that you now recognize you chose something, you've chosen to give to others who may or may not have been clear about their ability to give back, and that you have been generous in your measurement of that. You have been graceful and kind in your evaluation of ways in which you were not supported by others, because you have built a sense of self through that acknowledges what you have received, the love you were given, the resources that did support you, the privileges that you have enjoyed. So this is an interesting message that is coming to you. I feel as though this is a level of healing and evolution that is moving beyond what I am calling the known world. This is your own special ability to enter into the realm of uh, spiritual guidance, to receive that, to give that, to support that for and from others. Ways that you're activating this in this life. I'm going to finish this reading with an oracle, a crystal oracle card, because I love the crystals, and I pulled the moonstone. And the key word here is cycles. I'm in the divine flow of my soul's rhythm and life cycles. This is stunning and beautiful. And I thank you so much, Aries, for this lovely reading today. Until next time, namaste.